Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be going over a deck that recently did pretty well. It is Cyber Orcust, and as you guys know, I love playing Cyber Orcust. That's Cyber Dragon with Orcust in it, and Blair Hunter got top 16 at the PPG Invitational over the weekend, playing the Cyber Dragon Orcust list. And as you guys know, Harpor is banned and Mermaid is banned, and that's the last time I tried to play Cyber Orcust. I tried to play it a little bit with testing, and the combo just didn't seem very good. And I guess I'm losing my deck building touch, because when I saw Blair Hunter's list, it was pretty good, and the main and extra deck for this are very similar to his list. I think the extra deck may be a card for card copy, and then the side deck just needs work because I didn't like some of his choices. For my local metagame for regionals and those sort of things, it probably would be better. But without further ado, let's get into this list. There are some changes from his list that I play because it's just my preference. But we played triple Cyber Dragon, triple Cyber Dragon Core. Core is the core normal summon of the deck. If you see Core, you're probably going to win the game. And then we have two Noxters. This is really good. It's a 1-for-1 target, and it lets us revive our Cyber Dragons and is a discard outlet for our Orcust cards. Two Hearse, because we don't have Nightmare, we don't have Mermaid anymore. We needed more room for Orcust cards to make it slightly more consistent, so that is why we're playing two Hearse. And then the standard two Galaxy Soldier on our Cyber Dragon card. That's it for the Cyber Dragon monsters. Then for our Orcust monsters, I played three Orcust Nightmare, two Symbol Skeletons, and two World Wands. I definitely think in Blair Hunter's list, he played one Brass Bombard. I think you need the Brass Bombard. It's another 1-for-1 target, and it's just another name. So I think you need that. I couldn't find one before my local, so I just went with this. I'm playing a total of 41 cards with the Brass Bombard. It'd be 42 cards because I play some other things. There just wasn't enough to cut from it. And then for our kind of utility cards, we played two Scrap Recycler, and I also played one Gizmek. I think Gizmek is too good in this deck to not play. There's been way too many times where I needed just extra damage, so I'd send a Gizmek or something like that. This is something that I've always played in Cyber Orcust, and I wasn't going to go without it. And that's it for our monster cards. For our spell cards for Cyber Dragon spells, Cyber Emergency, which is the Rhoda of the deck. We played triple Machine Dupe because this card is insane. You never ash the core, you always ash the Machine Dupe, and then you'll never get punished for not doing that. Then one Repair Plant, one Rev System, we got a Monster Reborn, and a Search for Galaxy Soldier. And then the three cards that I play that Blair Hunter does not are two Overload Fusions and one Cyberload Fusion. And the reason why I play this is because in his list, you do not, you don't have a way to summon out Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, and I think that's just such an easy OTK. You blind second with this deck, and there's been a lot of times where my opponent would think I'm just playing pure Cyber Dragons, because I would start with Core, and then I would end on Seeger and Rampage Dragon, and that's an OTK because 3 attacks with a 4200 beat stick, that's really good. So I play this. It's really good. I go if I know my opponent's going to make me go first, which they generally do. I'll side these cards out for some of my side deck cards. Yeah. And then for our Orcust spells, we play triple Return because we need a good discard outlet, and who doesn't like drawing cards? This kind of takes the more Orcust cards, and then the returns take place of the dangers that were being played because they're not as good without Mermaid. And then one Babel, you got to play Babel because Babel is broken. And then for our one-of spells, we played one 1-for-1 and one Foolish Burial. Kind of self-explanatory. It's a discard outlet, and if you don't have an Orcust in your hand to discard, then you can special out Bombard. If you were playing Bombard, I wasn't because I couldn't find one, but and then Foolish turns on your Orcust plays, turns on your Gizmek. Late game, if you don't have anything on board, this could send Core to do some plays. It's really, really good. And then the last 2 cards in the main deck is 1 Cybernetic Overflow, 1 Crescendo. I'm potentially thinking about siding 2 more copies of Overflow because it's really, really good. And then Crescendo's Crescendo. And that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck is super, super tight because of how to add consistency for the Orcust plays. So we played 2 Galatea and 1 Dingrisu. No Longrisu because it's just not needed anymore because you don't have those extra Orcust monsters. So you're ending up just summoning Galatea, attaching or overlaying Ding and attaching a material or sending. Then we had for our Cyber Dragons 1 Nova, 1 Infinity, kind of self-explanatory. 1 Seeger because Seeger helps with OTKs, and this helps you just attack over anything because you can make him a 4,200 attack point monster. Your opponent doesn't take battle damage, but you can attack over things, which is really good. 1 Mega Fleet, 1 Fortress Dragon. We don't have room for more, and really one of each is all you need. This could even be a side deck card if you really wanted to, but in Orcust matchups, it's kind of a blowout. And then the last Chimera Tech is 1 Rampage Dragon. This card is amazing and helps you play around Nibiru, and just really, really good. Then for kind of our utility cards, we played 1 Almirage, which is needed for the combo. 1 Platinum Gadget, which what this does is it lets you special summon a level 4 lower machine monster from your hand, which is good because we play Scrap Recycler to send the Orcust monsters. So this could special summon a Scrap Recycler. But how do we search it? We search it with Infinitrack River Stormer. This card lets you detach 1 to search a level 4 or lower Earth Machine monster, or sorry, just any Earth Machine monster from your deck and add it to your hand, which is really, really good. So this search is Scrap Recycler. Then we played the 1 IP, the 1 Nightmare Unicorn. I don't know if I would play this. I would maybe consider playing Boral Sword instead of these 2, and then figuring out another card. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't playtested enough for that. There will definitely be more playtesting for this deck in the future. And then 1 Barricade Board Blocker because this helps you discard your Orcust Nightmare. That's it for the extra deck. Going on with the side deck, I played 2 Droll and Lockbird. This should have been 3. These ratios should be backwards. I should have played 3 Droll and 2 Nibiru, but instead I played 2 Droll and 3 Nibiru. I may change out the Nibiru for some other cards. I'm not exactly sure. These may be Kaijus, but I need more testing with the side deck. And then we play triple Cosmic Cyclone. These are going to be Twin Twisters, but I didn't know where my Twin Twisters were because I got back from my weekend trip to a bunch of sneak peeks late. So these are what I had on hand. And then triple Dark Ruler No More, specifically for combo decks and spirals. And then we had triple Evenly Matched, and it's kind of self-explanatory. And then the 1 of Red Reboot, which won me like 3 games, which was absolutely insane. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see more about this deck, if you guys want to see combo tutorials, like live duels, whatever you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section below with this deck. I love this deck so much. Cyber Orcust is probably one of my favorite decks of all time. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.